All right, Shalom, Shalom. Call Halayla, Yahaba Shemel Shai, Bashem Rakakwadash. Double guns to the elders and the apostles, a great millstone who rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutations go to the hope and let that scan abroad. To you brothers out there pushing this true with all righteousness and sincerity. And to the Aqua, the feast sisters that are listening and learning to you, I say Shalom. This is your brother Gabar Ayash coming back at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemiel Shai. But we're to define the faith and as Yahweh Shemiel Shai through the spirit Rakakwa Dasha praise and let's be edifying and straight to the point. And we're gonna jump right into it, man. This is from ProphecyNewsWatch.com and it says, coming in 2024, Lord willing, we ain't here in 2024. U.S. will give reins to who? Global health authorities. So all right, and as we all know, that there was a law that was going to be passed that in case another pandemic happens, all right, the U.S. government will give, authority to the World Health Organization, and here it is, man. All right, notice it says coming in 2024, and Lord willing, we ain't here in 2024, man. All right, so without further ado, let's read this article. Okay, we're gonna read a little bit, but I'm not gonna read all of it. Okay. It says in December 2021, members of the World Health Assembly agreed to draft an agreement under the Constitution of the World Health Organization, WHO, to strengthen the world's pandemic prevention, preparedness, and respond. The plan has been to develop a draft, accept comments, and amendments during 2023 and sign it into law in 2024. Okay, so there you go. Unrighteous decrees, man. Let's get that scripture. Okay, we'll come back. All right, nothing but unrighteous decrees are coming, man. More draconian measures. Okay. Isaiah 10 and 1. Woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. Okay? Unrighteous laws, unrighteous decrees, man. Okay? And in case another pandemic happens, man, hey, you're going to see more draconian measures, man. Okay? So, hey, there you go. Let's go back to the article and read a little bit more. It says an intergovernmental governing body has been drafting this document and they will be accepting feedback from relevant stakeholders regarding the final draft as well as the addition of amendments. There are about 220 relevant stakeholders participating in this. Not surprisingly, they include civil society, academy, and health groups. The pharmaceutical industry is also well represented. Wow, why would not surprised at that? Along with the agribusiness groups. Some of these negotiations have been open to the media. Many have not. Wonder why. It says President Biden has supported this effort from the beginning, of course. And American group represent some of the relevant stakeholders. Much ado has been made over this the past few weeks, with voices on the right saying it's going to kill Americans, and voice on the fact checking left scoffing at all those conspiracy theorists. Yeah, that's what they're saying. Conspiracy theorists are continuing to win, man. Okay? Everything is not a conspiracy theory. All right? Who thinks the U.S. would sign over sovereignty to an international body? All right? Here's what you know. So here's what you need to know straight from the Treasury draft itself. All right, so let's read. It says what? So what is in the? So what? It says what is in this thing? Let's start off with the zero draft. This is public information ready, readily available on WHO's website. It's about 30 pages long, so it's readable. I'll share some highlights. Article for Section 3 states. States have the sovereign right to determine and manage their approach to public health, notably pandemic prevention, preparedness, respond, and recover of health systems pursuant to their own policies and legislations, provided provided that activities within their jurisdictions or control do not cause damage to their peoples and other countries. It says who determines the damage threshold for when a nation loses its sovereignty. They don't address that. Article 10, Section 3 gets a lot of conservatives worked up. It states that the WHO will receive 20% of pandemic related materials. You see it, the V word, I'm not going to say it. Diagnostic tools, PPE, therapeutics from wealthier countries for equitable distributions among poor ones, and it involves real-time access, which means that the WHO will take their 20% when they want it, not when richer countries are ready to donate extra supplies. All right. Article 11, Section 4C addresses the need to strengthen and reinforce public health functions for surveillance using the One Health approach. One Health is a concept that gets addressed more thoroughly in Article 18. All right. It says, there's another one. It says Article 11, Section 4H addresses the need to create and maintain digital health and data science capacities. This translates to keeping everyone medical records online and readily available to health professionals. Wow. You know what that sounds like. I ain't got to say it. Wow. There are particular there are practical applications for this, like making sure people aren't prescribed contra contradicted medications, but the privacy concerns are legitimate too. Article 15, Section 2 recognized the WHO as the central authority, you see, and gives the Director General authorities to declare pandemics. This means a Director General in Europe could theoretically declare a pandemic in Southeast Asia without ever having set foot on the grounds there. In other words, they give these people full authority, man. In case something bad happens, in case another outbreak breaks out, and all right, hey, the WHO is gonna have full authority, man. Okay. In other words, they're saying they can declare a pandemic without even setting foot on the grounds. Saying here, gonna be applied to America, Babylon the Great, man. It says, incidentally, Southeast Asia sees this potential, even though Americans may not. They're concerned about it. And hey, you ain't gonna see his concern. Okay. Article 17 is titled Strengthening Pandemic and Public Health Literacy. It discusses the need to tackle, there it is, disinformation, particularly, you see it, I'm not going to read it. There you go. There you go. The World Health Organization going to have full control, man. Okay? And if you try to say something, they're going to have full control to get rid of any take down any information that's concerning about, hey, you know, you see the word, I'm not going to read it. All right. It says it also discusses the need to improve trust in science and government institutions. There it is, man. Policies. Let's get that scripture, man. There it is. You see it? You're reading it for yourself, man. We're going to go back. Let's get this scripture first. This is Daniel chapter 8, verse 25. And through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. Yeah. When the U.S., in case another pandemic or another outbreak or anything, any type of pestilent disease break out, man, the WHO will have full authority to declare a pandemic without even setting foot on the grounds, man. All right, they can say that's a pandemic, man. Hey, and everybody needs to submit. Everybody needs to comply. There you go, full control, man. Okay. Daniel 8:25. And through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken with our hand. Yahushua is gonna come back and smash these damn devils, man. And we ain't got that long. Let's get another scripture before I go back and read a little bit more. Okay? Let's go here. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 29 and verse 15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord Yahweh Shai, and their works are in the dark. And they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us? Yeah, these devils think that the Lord Yahweh Shai don't see these devils, man. Man, look. Lord Yahweh Shai see you devils, man. Okay? He see you damn devils. Okay? Let's go back. There you go. Let's read a little bit more. It says, what this really means is cracking down on dissonant voices. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right. There you go. Hold on. Let's get that down. Sloppy. There you go, man. Article 18 goes into a little more detail about the One Health approach. For the purpose of this draft, it means forcing on zoonotics animals to humans. Yeah, you know, you ain't gonna discuss that. You see it for yourself, man. Diseases, transmissions, and strengthening surveillance systems that includes animals as well as humans. Unbelievable, boy. This devil's got to go, man. As a matter of fact, before I continue, let me get another scripture. Come on. There you go. All right. Job 13 and 4, man. But ye are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value. And that's what these devils are, man. Forgers of lies and physicians of no value. Okay? Let's read a little bit more. It says, One Health refers to the notion that everything on earth is interconnected and that the health of humans, plants, animals, fungi, bacteria all affects each other. Bullshit. This is true, but the practical application of One Health means giving public health bodies like the WHO oversight into animal husbandry practices. This is why a bridge of business groups are listed as relevant stakeholders and have been part of the draft process, even though most mainstream sources now agree that C originated in the lab. You see that power hungry types are still clinging to the threat of zoonotic diseases to justify reaching into ever, ever more sectors of the worldwide economy. One Health is a way of using human health concerns as a pretext for world government bodies like the WHO to exercise control over livestock operations. Not just that, over humans as well, man. It says in Article 19, Section 1C, parties are expected to commit not less than 5% of current health expenditures to, you said, pandemic preventions. This is another one. This is another one that has conservatives up in arms. Yeah. The U.S. spends far more on health than any country in the world. Our public health expenditures in 2022 were over $4 trillion. Americans' taxpayers would essentially be footing the bill for this new pandemic authority. Yeah. Money alone, I think, is reason enough for Americans to pay attention to this. Conservative lawmakers have been pitching an absolute fit about the financial obligations, along with the reference sacred throughout the document about waiving patent protections for pharmaceutical companies. All right. Now, I'm not gonna read all of this, man. Okay, but you see it, man. Okay. It says, what does this mean for the average person? All right, let's see what it says. It says right now there's a lot of finger pointing at the tinfoil hat wearers who think that this treaty will undermine American sovereignty. But look at the documents yourself. This is in the process of turning into a legal binding agreement. On the WHO's own webpage, they state that members will get to define com- compliance, uh, compliance. Let me get that word right. For parties failing to meet their obligation. There you go, man. All right. So hey, this is about full control, man. Full control. And the widely quoted AP article fact checking the claims that the U.S. would be ceded sovereignty to the WHO if this passed. The author quotes the same piece from Article 4, Section 3 that I did above and used it to say, see, everyone still has sovereignty. No, that ain't true. Okay? No, not everybody. Look, if this takes place, nobody's gonna have rights anymore. Nobody's gonna have nothing to say. They said it themselves, all right? All right, let's go back at the top. Right here. Article right here. Okay? Article 17 is titled Strengthening Pandemic and Public Health Literacy. It discusses the need to tackle so called disinformation, particularly, you see the word. It also discusses the need to improve the trust in science and government institutions. Okay? In other words, hey, their word is going to be law. Point blank, period, man. Okay? Their word is going to be law. Nobody's going to have no rights anymore. Your rights are going to be taken away from you. All right? And they're going to do that by getting rid of the Constitution. Point blank, period, man. Okay? If this takes place, if the WHO gets authority, okay, hey, you're not going to have any sovereign rights. The Constitution is going to be done away with. All right, they say they do not address the clause regarding damage at all. The fact checkers also claim that while the treaty will be legally binding, there will be no consequences for non-compliant states. That's a lie. All right. Yes, there will. All right. If you don't comply, hey, these devils gonna have the right to come down with unrighteous decrees, unrighteous laws passed to either put you, lock you up, or hey, eventually you will be put to death, man. Point blank, period, man. Okay. It says there are no consequences for non-compliant state rights now. The WHO hasn't gotten to compliance uh, what's that word? I'm not gonna say it yet, but again, if you read their own website, they intend to exactly. This is a classic. You have to pass it to see what's in the ploy. They're leaving things vague at the moment so they can reprimate who they want in the future. All right, there you go. Let's see. Anything else? I'm not gonna read all this. It's a lot to read. I'll put the rest in the description box, man, because it's a lot to read. I'm not gonna read all of this. Okay, but you get it. Okay. All right. It says, what does this mean for everyday Americans? So back to what this means for the average Americans. Okay. It says, first of all, with a minimum of 5% of our annual health expenditures going to a brand new bureaucratic, either our healthcare costs will go up or our quality will go down, or most likely we'll see some combinations there. All right. I have. I also have a sneaking suspicion that we may see more pandemics after 2024. And like I say, man, Lord willing, we ain't here in 2024, man. I hope I'm wrong about this one, but with the amount of money getting dumped into this, I think it's the only matter. I think it's only a matter of time. And with the increased crackdown on so-called misinformation, as specific as as specified in Article 17 of the Zero Draft, I think it's going to become increasingly difficult to figure out what is actually happening exactly. Because, hey, they're going to do everything in their power to shut people up, man. Okay? All right? It's bad enough that, hey, they being exposed, man. Like it says, woe to them that. Let's go back to that scripture. There you go. And I'm not going to read no more of that. But you get to bed, man. Let's go back to what I was reading. Actually, it's not in here. Go back to Isaiah 29, verse 15. See, these devils' plans are being exposed every single day. Okay? So, hey, let's read this again. Isaiah 29, verse 15. Woe to them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, Yahweh, and their works are in the dark. And they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us? These devils don't think the Lord, Yahweh, see them. Okay? The Lord, Yahweh, see you devils, man. Okay? This is Psalms 94 and verse 20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by a law? Yeah, you're going to see more draconian measures, okay? All right, in case if another pandemic begins to happen, man, hey, they're going to be in charge of it. All right, the WHO, W.H.O, they're going to be fully in charge, man, okay? Fully in charge. Let's go to Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. So these devils gonna come down with great wrath because they know they have a short time to rule, man. Okay? So hey, these devils about to bring the heat. Okay? So there you go. Alright. Let's see anything else I had. And like I say, man, let's read one more. All right. Let's go to Matthew chapter 24, and I'm going to start verse 21. All right. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So the Lord Yahweh is shortening the days for the elect's sake, man. Okay? These devils not going to accomplish what they're planning on doing, man. As a matter of fact, I said that was the last scripture, but let's get this one. All right, this is Job chapter 5 and verse 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. Okay, Lord willing, we hope we ain't here in 2024, man. Okay, this might happen before then. All right, ain't no telling what these devils are up to, man. But hey, the watchmen are watching. Okay, the men of the Lord, the true watchmen, are watching. Okay, so hey, the Lord see you damn devils, man. Okay, you gonna be taking in the devices that you have imagined. Let's get that scripture. Okay. No, I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. This is Psalms 10 and verse 2, the point. The wicked in his pride doeth persecute the poor. Let him be taken into the devices that they have imagined. Yeah, you devils are not going to fulfill your NWO, man, and accomplish the things that you're trying to accomplish. You're going to accomplish a little bit of it by making an MOTB mandatory, man, the C-hip. But after that, that's a wrap for you damn devils, man. The Lord see you devils, man, thinking you can hide. No, you being exposed, man. Let's go to uh yeah, Second Israel chapter 16 and verse 60. Yeah, let's read verse 63 and 64. Okay? Second Israel chapter 16, verse 63 and 64. Surely he knoweth your inventions and what ye think in your hearts, even them that sin and will hide their sin. Verse 64. Therefore have the Lord Yahweh exactly searched out all your works, and he will put you all to shame. So the Lord Yahweh is going to put you devils to shame, man. You're not going to get away with the shit that you're doing. Okay? All right? And we ain't got to 2024. Well, when we ain't here in 2024, man. Let this devil speed up this shit, man. Okay? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. May these days continue to speed up. Okay? For the elect's sake. Because, hey, we're tired of this damn devil, man. Okay? We're sick and tired of this damn man. His wicked, unrighteous decrees, unrighteous policies. Okay? All right? But, hey, there you go. In case another pandemic happens, man, or something, some type of outbreak happens, man, okay, the U.S. is going to give the WHO all authority and all power, man, okay? That's what the article says. I'm not saying it, all right? I'm just reading an article, man. And this is what the article is saying. It says it right there itself. So, hey, I'm not, no medical person. I'm not giving out no medical information, none of that. I'm just reading an article. All right, and this is what the article says, not me. Okay? And there you read it. All right, it says coming in 2024, U.S. will give reins to WHO global health authorities. There you go. Says it itself, man. So it's not me. All right, I'm just reading an article. And I'm just stating what it says. Okay, so with that, I'm gonna end the lesson here, man. Lord willing, our praise and lesson was edifying and straight to the point. All praises and glorifications go to Yahweh Shem Yahushai by Hashem Rakakwadash. That belongs to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who will well, peace, blessings, and salutations goes to the hopeful let that scattered abroad. See you with another lesson soon, Lord willing. Kwam Yasharala, Shalom, Wa Baba Ball, about a Wam DTA, Wa Ababa Ball soon, Lord willing. We almost out of here, man. Till next time, Shalom.